Yesterday there was an update to CS2, but the thing that I want to focus on the most is the change right here, which is various fixes to weapon finishes, gloves, and stickers. And I actually want to show you some of the changes that they made to the knives because there was a really big update to the Doppler knife. So let's have a look right now at one of the Dopplers. As you can see, this is a Phase 1 M9 bayonet Doppler, and it might not look out of the ordinary to you if you're not familiar with Dopplers, but those of you guys that played CSGO, you will know that there is a very significant change in the amount of pink that is present in this knife, and it's actually very crazy. When we go look at Phase 2, which used to be known as the pink galaxy patterns, there used to be things like that out there. Now we have a complete pink gem. Now this I would almost say is just as good as a ruby, if not a sapphire, and it's just absolutely gorgeous what they've done to the Dopplers here. We can go ahead and look at a Phase 3. As you can see, Phase 3 actually looks a little bit like a gamma Doppler, at least in my opinion, because you can see here that there's a lot of green in the pattern as well as some yellow that comes through. This is a gamma Doppler, but it looks very similar to Phase 3 in the regular knife, so I wonder if that's going to change the value of both of these phases. Here's a Phase 4 knife from the M9 collection here. As you can see, it's very, very blue, and I would almost say that on some knives it actually might even look like a sapphire. As you can see, there's also that yellow stripe in here as well, and I'm not really sure why that's in there. Maybe it's a glitch, or maybe that's what they want to do, but I think it looks a little odd. Of course, the ruby did not really get a change in my opinion. It looks the exact same, and the sapphire did get a change because you can see here it's actually leaning a little bit more towards darker purple in some areas, and I think that it looks very, very cool, but it is a significant change that might affect the prices because as you can see, there's even some like light blue / green undertones in the sapphire, and I think that there's going to be a lot of people that don't like that, but me personally, I think it looks very, very nice. And lastly, of course, the black pearl was updated as well to be pretty much more of a purple pearl, as I don't really see much black in it these days, but it is still a very, very clean knife, and I think that this will probably increase the price going forward. So this is a regular gamma Doppler. As you can see now, it basically looks like a complete emerald. It looks absolutely stunning. There was also a few changes to the Tigertooth knives because they are a lot shinier. Before, apparently the colors were inverted, I was told, and so now they should look a little bit better. I think they look very, very good in this game. The slaughter knives were also updated to be a little bit cleaner, as well as the crimson webs. They look a little bit brighter, but the last thing that I really wanted to cover is the marble fades look absolutely stunning now with the current update. Now, I don't actually have a way to look at what it looked like before. Unfortunately, for the marble fades, I was not keeping track of these. As you can see, the colors blend a lot better now in my opinion, and the knife is just overall way more eye-catching. Now, there was also a change made to the Desert Eagle Blaze. As you might notice right away, it actually is a little bit less orange, especially around the flames here. Now, I don't have a perfect screenshot from before what it looked like. Blaze is a little bit more orange. Here's an in-game screenshot to compare with as well. You can see the little bit of a difference there. There was also a significant change made to the radiation hazard because before it looked pretty cool in my opinion, but now it's just orange. Now, I don't think this is a bad change, but I like the old version a lot better. As you can see, the old version, it was a little bit more subtle, but this one is very, very popping. It's eye-catching. It's also on the new model, which it was before, but it looks really good. I'm not gonna lie, it does look really good, but I like the old version a little bit more. So it was a really big update to case hardens because in the old version of CS2, the case hardens were very dull and disgusting in my opinion, and now they pop like they should. This was actually the best pattern right here. This is 661 in CS2. You can see the case hardens looking a lot more bright and vibrant in this version, which is definitely a W. Apart from that, there was a couple of just really minor changes to some skins. Basically, some skins got shinier, some skins are not shiny anymore. As you can see, this is a knight. It used to be a little bit darker, but now it's actually leaning a little bit more towards blue, which I think is cool. Every skin was updated in this version. If these changes are permanent, I would say this is a really big W for the skins community. Now, I know it might take some getting used to as far as the Dopplers go, but I think overall everything else is pretty good. I think the changes were definitely made in the community's best interest. The Karambit Fade, of course, is looking, it's just looking really good right here. It's looking absolutely gorgeous. And they also fixed the print stream problem that it used to have where it was struggling to be a little pearlescent in some instances, but as you can see now while we're inspecting it, it's doing a very good job now at changing colors, whereas before it did not used to do that. For all the print stream enjoyers, fear not, the print stream has been fixed. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of the way that the gem knives look. I'm also a really big fan of the way that the Doppler knives look now. I like the colors, I like the changes. I think it's definitely a change that the Dopplers needed going into the new engine. Everything is overall looking good, feeling good, and yeah, I think that's most important in the game, so it's exciting. So let me know what you guys think about the skin update below. Yeah, if you guys want more skin content, make sure you guys let me know going forward. I actually do know quite a bit about skins, I feel like, so we can maybe touch on this market in future videos as well, because skins is something that I am also very interested in. So if you enjoyed, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. That's pretty much going to be it, boys. I appreciate you guys for coming to hang out with me, and yeah, that's that. Look at these knives, man. These things are just absolutely